continuously. Dear students, we have to see now the 8 rules in the passive voice. Okay. The first one, the change of the subject into the object. The change of the subject. Say for example, Kavita wrote a letter. The subject goes to the place into the object place. Okay. The another one, the change of the object into the subject place. It's very nice and it's very easy to learn the active voice and passive voice. Okay. And the placement of the be form verbs I taught you in the previous classes. And when you learn the continuous tense, the tenses, I taught you the verb. What are the be form verb? Am, is, are, was, were, be, been and being. There are 8 words in the be form family. Okay, fine. The placement of the be form verbs before the principal verb. Okay. What is the principal? It is the V3 form. The form of the principal verb is only the past participle verb. Okay. Say for example, write, wrote, written. We have to use the third form, that is called the V3 form. So it is very easy way to identify the passive voice. All the one says that if you find a by in the sentence, it is called a passive. No, my dear children, you should understand, you should be very strong in this. When you look at the sentence, if you see be form verb and the past participle, that is called the V3 form, that is called passive voice. When you find be form verb and the V3 form, that is called passive voice. Okay, you are clearly understanding now. Okay, good. So one more time, I would like to explain the 4 more rules. Okay, the change of the subject into the object. The subject should be placed, should move to the placement of the object. The object should come to the place of subjects. The next one, the second one, the change of the object into the subject. Third one, the placement of the be form verb should be placed before the principal verb. Okay, what are the principal? That is called the V3 form. And the fourth point rules, the form of the principal verb. Principal means action word in a sentence. Okay, principal verb or main verb. Okay, finite verb. Principal verb is only past participle verb. There, past participle verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. We have to use the verb 3. When you find the be form verb and the V3 form in a sentence, that is called passive voice. Okay, moving on, 5th rule. Yes, moving on, the usage of by, it's a phrase before the agent. I mean agent. Who is called agent? I mean, if you find the subject when it goes to the object place, that is called agent. Okay, so before the agent we have to use the phrase by. Okay, then 6th point, the tenses and 2 agents are not invariable. Okay, it's very must. The tenses and 2 agents are invariable. And 7th point, 7th rule, the usage of double objects. Yeah, the passive voice can be used as a double objects. And 8th one is very, very important. Intransitive verbs and auxiliaries cannot converted into the passive voice. Say for example, you drive fast. If we cannot change it to the passive voice. He goes to the market. We cannot change it to convert it into the passive voice because that is called transitive verb. Okay, intransitive verb. I mean, when you were doing 7th standard, 6th standard, and 8th standard, you would learn about this. You would have learned about transitive and intransitive. What is the difference between these two? Okay, you are very strong in this transitive. And the auxiliaries cannot be changed, converted into passive voice. Okay, dear children, one more time. The usage of by phrase, it's a phrase before by the agent. We should not use the we should use the by before the agent. That is called objective pronoun there. The tenses and two agents are invariable. Okay. The usage of double objects. Intransitive. Transitive. We can change into passive voice. The verb can be called as a transitive. Intransitive. We are unable to change into and converted into passive voice. That is called passive voice. Okay. Intransitive. Sorry. Intransitive. Auxiliary also cannot converted into passive voice. Dears, now I am going to dear, the blessing writes here letter. Okay, so blessing is a subject, writes is the verb. The identify why we should use the s with the verb, because blessing is the third person singular. At the same time, this is the tense. Okay, simple present tense. A letter, that is called the object. The first point denotes you, and the subject is going to object place. The subject should be should be placed in the object place. The object should be placed in the subject place. Is it easy? And the second point expressed to you, a letter, an object is goes to the place of placement of the subject place. The next one we have to add the be form word before the principal word. Shall I write here? A letter. Okay, a letter. So after that, what we have to do? I mean, we should use the be form word as per the subject in the sentence. A letter is the third person singular here. So at the same time, the sentence expresses the simple present tense. Okay, so a letter is, we have to find out the past participle, okay, of the present verb here. Okay, write, wrote, written. So we have to use written. So a letter is written. Now we have to, of the subject should go to the place of object place. Okay, so before that we have to use the phrase by. Okay, then we have to use the agent by blessing. You understand here? So a letter is written by blessing. As per that, there are 8 rules used in the sentence. Okay, a letter, that is called here subject is. Okay, here is the be form verb. That means object. Yeah, object plus here the be form. Then by is the phrase. That is called agent. Okay, so I am going to teach you the next topic, how to frame and how to identify the passive in an easy way in the sentence, and how to convert from active to passive. Yeah, thank you.